Howdy. Welcome to the Small Member Squad podcast. I'm your host, Egg Platinum. We also have co-host, Young Lem.
It's your boy. You already know. I'm here every fucking week.
Every single one.
I'm committed.
You and me.
Yeah.
Never miss
to
one.
the end.
Look at that.
Look.
We're actually in person.
Yeah, again.
Hell yeah.
We got a special guest. That's why we're doing it in person. Do you want to introduce yourself, Mr. Hype?
Shots. I go by Shots now.
Yeah, true. He's just a gamer. He's Austin's brother.
Yep.
Someone we game with a lot. If you ever catch any of our streams, you'll more than likely see him there. He's just a mad fucking homie. So we thought, why not fucking get him on the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's SH0TTSS on Twitch and Twitter.
He'll be linked down below.
Yep, down below.
It's like most of our
Click
shit.
the link.
True.
Hit the like button.
You know what? Fucking
Oh shit, my trash can just fell over.
smash the fucking subscribe button, bro.
Dude, that's so many hats, bro.
Why do you think they're in the garbage?
Anyway.
My man's got like 20 hats.
Jesus. Dude, two of them are the same, dude. That's like
That's
two
not
camo
even,
ones.
That's not even the same. That's not even half of them, bro.
Oh my god.
God damn.
I just collected throughout the years all my baseball caps.
Wait,
Never threw one
You
out.
remember this one?
I do fucking remember
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a
let's see.
banger.
That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking
I
about
was
you getting rid
gonna
of
say.
this one. This is the iconic
I
one.
was gonna say, I remember that one.
This one's the iconic one.
Either of you want it, you can have it.
Fuck
Fucking
no.
Bro, it lives in my memory of like you just wearing it every fucking day.
Just look like a fucking weirdo.
Outlaw.
Was that like what, middle school or some shit?
Yeah.
This was like
I wasn't in the same school
Jesus
as you.
fucking Christ.
yeah.
Was that
It was just
your phone?
like
Yeah, don't
I-
worry, it's just the case.
I just remember Austin coming to school just wearing the same sweatshirt and same fucking hat.
Yeah, I had like 3 pairs of the same exact clothes.
Hey man, it'd be like that
Just
though.
dropping shit.
Hey man, don't worry. This podcast is scum. I mean, in case you haven't seen any of the fucking episodes
Nope.
before.
Oh yeah, make sure your phone won't vibrate.
Oh well.
The fucking whole mic thing.
Just right on the microphone.
Oh shit, we're having an earthquake, bro. It's wild.
Alright, so
Yeah,
comments.
you
We
got
have one by Ants. He
My
said,
man.
It's true.
1711, Austin built div. Right when we said that I never had a salad. Now, I'd like to bring up another point on that. You know, my brother here, Shots, also never had salad.
Okay, let me ask you one thing. Does it look like I eat a salad?
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. You know what's also fucking
Does it
wild?
look like I eat a salad?
Yes! Are you fucking kidding me?
You're
But
built like a twig, man.
yeah, but knowing you, like knowing you for so long, you just eat like shit and somehow you don't gain any fucking weight.
Yep.
It pisses me the fuck
Yeah,
off.
I this year I gained a little bit of weight. Like I gained like 30 pounds this year,
It's 'cause
or like
you were drinking.
this year,
You were
last year.
drinking.
Yeah, that's what I put on
Lord.
a lot of weight from. But then also my metabolism's just fucked.
I just
Hey
Build
man,
it.
fuck it, bro.
even in soccer, bro, it's chunky.
You just build.
I play
div.
baseball as well, so
Used to.
yeah.
I
I
don't want to talk
Baseball.
about that, man.
True.
Fuck that.
Actually, you know what else is wild about that salad thing?
Mm-hmm.
Your other brother, who's off camera, also has never had a fucking salad.
That's a fact.
Bro,
3
I'd rather
brothers
eat
never had a
veggies.
salad.
The fact that you guys just haven't had a fucking salad just blows my goddamn mind.
See, I'll
Like,
I'll eat veggies in like a chicken pot pie,
Mhm.
but I don't like putting veggies on like a sandwich
Oh, no.
or anything. I fucking hate lettuce.
Dude, how okay, little
It's
little
crunchy
context.
water, bro.
He works at Subway. How fucked do you feel when people just get a shit ton of lettuce on their sub?
I've had one lady just like they've asked for like our container was like half filled.
Yeah.
All of the lettuce in that container. All of it on the sandwich, bro.
Oh my
Oh,
Bro, do you want
God.
a sandwich with your lettuce?
Oh my god.
I'm like, How am I gonna close this thing?
I could only imagine for you. You're gonna have to fucking try to close that bitch
and cut it, bro. That's when all the shit comes out. Is when you're cutting it. Like, fuck.
That's so fucking funny. But yeah, actually, I got some questions about Subway. We're gonna have to keep on this topic. Do you have any like weird motherfuckers that get some like whack subs or anything?
I've had one person, and I remember the sub because it just sounds disgusting. He got a steak and cheese with seafood toasted.
Oh no.
We don't have the seafood anymore, but he came in and he got a steak with seafood on it, toasted.
That's fucking disgusting, man. Oh no. I don't like that. That's cursed. Especially
cursed.
Subway fucking seafood.
That sounds
It was
disgusting.
bad.
Do you have anyone that's like any time that you see them come in, you're like, fuck.
All the time.
Oh yeah, I could only
There's
imagine.
some Walmart employee that's
any
always
Walmart
on his phone when he orders, and he's just super disrespectful.
Bro, why don't you just order ahead with the Subway app?
Because he's too lazy to do that. Like, he's always on his phone, and he's calling people.
That's
on his
exactly
phone,
why you do it.
texting.
That dude.
Okay.
No.
Wait, time out.
Yeah.
So, because I worked at Walmart, I know how it works. You get let off for break, and on your way back to the break, you can play on your phone a little bit as long as management doesn't see, which they're almost never anywhere to be found. So you just do what you want, and then that's when you start the order, and then by the time you go back, you clock out for your little, or if you get it, for your lunch.
Tripping.
You take off your jacket, and you get up to the front, and they'll be halfway done making your sandwich, and you'll just pick it up.
Look, man, I hate when people are like always on their phone and like calling and texting and shit. No one's that fucking busy. I'm gonna be honest. I don't fucking care how many fucking people you're talking. There's no way you're fucking busy enough to like just put your phone down and fucking order some goddamn food.
There was this one boomer that's come in twice.
Oh,
Once, he got really mad because we don't accept hundreds.
Oh yeah.
Which is understandable. We're a smaller business. Usually we don't carry enough change to
even fucking
cash
break
out
the
100.
Yeah. Unless you've had like a
Unless-
hella busy day or something.
Yeah. So he got mad, and he basically was like, he's upset. He's like, "Oh, what are we in China? Can't even take your own currency."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That is some boomer shit right there,
And
bro.
he was just super pissed. And I'm like, well, I'm not allowed to take hundreds, you know. If I take 100, I could potentially get terminated.
Yeah.
It's not worth the risk.
And then, I want to say a month later, comes in again. But this is when, COVID had hit.
Oh, yeah.
So our lobby was closed. Before our lobby wasn't closed.
I was going to say, yeah.
But now our lobby's open now. But before, when it was closed, he's like, at the end, after I made his subs, and he paid for it, he was like, "Oh, is your lobby open?" I'm like, "No, unfortunately, our lobby's not because we can only have so many people in the store at a time." What am I supposed to eat then? I'm not a dog. I don't eat outside.
I guess in your car, man? What,
Oh,
are you
bro.
fucking your house? What do you fucking mean?
And I hit a line or whatever, and then at the end of that line, there was an older couple. He's like, "Don't worry, we're not gonna yell at you."
I fucking hate boomers.
Oh
So,
my god.
okay, so I had another story from today, actually, about a boomer. So, we, one of the services that we have at my work is we can convert VHS to DVD. Like home footage, VHS to DVD.
No real shit?
Because
Why don't you do
VHS
some
will,
shit?
it'll degrade over time. Just sitting there, it just degrades. So the sooner that you transfer it to a digital, where it doesn't degrade, the better. So we have a ton of people coming in to transfer these VHSs to DVDs, and this lady drops off like 7 VHS tapes and asks for like multiple copies, like 4 or 3 copies on like different ones. And the way that it works is that we put the VHS tape in, we put a blank DVD in, and then we wait for the DVD to spin up and load, and then we hit the dedubbing button, and then it just records the entire thing. And then after the VHS tape is done, it automatically stops. And then we hit a button that says finalize, and then it lets it play it on any DVD player. And that's to make one DVD.
Yep.
Would it come in like then a couple hours later?
So, no, she dropped it off on like Monday or something.
Why the fuck is that upside down?
What? Oh, because...
funny
right,
story.
let's see, can I see it on the camera or no?
Probably.
Yeah, you can. So this cabinet right here, on top of it, I have a few figurines from on the stream. Are you going to tilt it up?
I mean, you know what?
I have a few figurines up
dude.
there, a little...
We got fancy camera work this episode, bro.
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
get my food.
So up there I had I had Andy the android, the little android figurine, and I had this little Fortnite character that Casey got for me 2 years ago, Christmas, when we were playing Fortnite together.
Back when Fortnite was good.
I love the Merry Marauder. He's my favorite skin in the game. I don't equip anything else.
I like Chifu skin.
The
The default? Yeah.
Default? Yeah.
I just ran a bunch of different.
But I don't play the game anymore.
I'd always run the female characters because they had a smaller hitbox.
Yeah. That's a fatter ass.
I did it for the
That's
hitbox, but
Uh-huh. Sure.
I
You
wear
can,
those
tell
sweats.
you can tell yourself that. It's just
So-
it's overall a genuinely appealing thing to look at than just a gingerbread man.
ass.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have these
Or
figurines
the
sitting
banana
on
skin.
top of this cabinet, and the cabinet has like a little chink in the door from when it was being
Can you
used.
say that word? Well, buddy, you might have to clean that up.
what?
I wasn't using it as a racial slur.
I don't just kidding.
So,
Austin, listening.
so I it was in the room being used by my mother and stepfather, and it got a little bump in the door. And so now it doesn't shut all the way unless if I force it shut. And anytime I force it shut, it vibrates the whole thing. So the figurine fell off the top and the leg broke off. So I just I gorilla glued the leg on, and we're just waiting for it to dry, sitting upside down.
Oh, so how long did you guys do that? Literally today?
Yeah, it was like a couple hours ago, literally.
The
Yeah.
Gorilla Glue should like be done by
Yeah,
now.
it probably should be fucking like Gucci.
You see all those ads, bruh? They say it's done in like
Oh yeah, it's good.
a fat couple seconds.
Yeah. It's not like Flex Seal where you slap it on with a Midas
Yes.
Zeus to fucking like block water instantly.
Let me saw this boat in half.
No, those fucking commercials are wild. That dude's on some fucking next level. We just sawed it in fucking half and then replaced it with Flex Seal or whatever. And we went in like shark-infested waters, threw Phil Swift out there just covered in Flex Seal alone.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it is fucking stupid. But
I
like
love some of the old like infomercials.
Billy Hazy. With
I remember when Wizard 101 was still commercials.
I remember those days, yeah.
The good old days back in the day when I didn't have to have any stress at all, no job,
Dude,
nothing.
gaming back then was like so much different. I talked about this on stream recently, but like gaming just doesn't hit the same anymore.
No.
Like the reason I was like gaming before is like some fun shit. Like everything was like felt like new, and like there was just so much shit to do.
Yeah, I remember a game I really loved was Black Ops 2.
Fuck.
We just grinded that shit for hours. It was just so fun. Just destroyed everyone.
Fuck you. That's all I'm gonna say.
What?
From the one game where you had the whole lobby target me, bro.
Oh yeah, we'd play sticks and stones, but we had to play split screen. So I saw my brother was in first place, and I knew exactly where he was because I was screen peeking. I wasn't even
You
shameful.
stream sniping, bro.
I'm not even shameful
He was
about
stream
it.
sniping IRL, bro. God damn, what the?
So I called out
fuck?
where he was to the whole lobby,
It was the whole lobby.
and then
Tell him to
everyone
tomahawk,
tomahawked him. I think it was actually Zach that hit the
No,
tomahawk.
you were the one that hit the tomahawk literally
Oh,
the last
bro,
second.
that was such a good fucking
I was
tomahawk.
pissed.
So we were
That
playing
was like probably
Nuketown.
one of the first times I ever played with you. That's
So we were playing
Pissed.
Nuketown, and I was on the backyard of one because I just respawned, and he was on mid by that car, and I ran around the corner and I jumped and I throw my tomahawk and it fucking nailed him in the back.
I was upset.
Dude. Yep. Dude, was I the only nerd? Or, like, did anyone else know the fucking spawns of, like, Nuketown? Like, where you would kill someone, where they would spawn next? Like, what the chances were of, like, where they would spawn?
I didn't know the chances for Black Ops 3.
Okay, for Black Ops 2, I literally had it memorized.
I mean, I could, like, judge it based on where
I'd
our team
1v1
was
people.
dying, their team was
Quick
dying.
scoping.
Yeah, that's what I was talking
And a
about.
wall bang.
Hey, Zach.
Get upset.
Real quick, could you run over to the next room into the fridge and grab me a nice can of
Some
Raise
energy? Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
I got you.
Thanks,
I got
bro.
you.
There's a few cans in there. Alright, Casey, what's your favorite Call of Duty?
That's a hard one.
Alright, let's break this up. So, favorite... Oh, you don't really play campaigns.
No, I don't play campaigns. I play it more for multiplayer wise, but I'd have to say the one I've played the most is probably Black Ops 3.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, dude, I got one for myself, too.
I literally,
Nice
for Black
Raise
Ops
energy.
3...
Cheers. Oh.
Okay, buddy. For Black Ops 3, I got Prestige Master once, level 300. I had Dark Matter,
Oh, you're not
And
really
then-
set in front of the camera?
and then I fresh started, so I went, it was almost like I restarted the whole game.
I still can't believe you fucking did that shit, like, twice.
Dude,
But then I got
multiple
Prestige
times.
Master, and I think I'm like, right now, I think it's like 260.
Which one was this again?
Black
Like
Ops
a 3.
Damn.
And I got Dark Matter again, and all that, I got Prestige Master before my whole group of friends, and Dark Matter. Fresh started, and got Prestige Master again, and Dark Matter before any of them even hit Prestige Master.
Bro, I didn't like Black Ops 3 at all.
And then I
think
got
that's
Prestige
what-
Master and Zombies.
Dude,
I
yeah.
think I'm like level 160 or 70.
Damn.
Black Ops 3 for me was, like, weird because it was at a time where, like, COD for me, like, I liked the formula for Black Ops 2, and I didn't like the trend that it was going at. So I kind of, like, got out of the game around that time. But I was friends with the group that you played with a lot. And I will admit, you guys were really on that fucking grind
Bro,
when
we
you guys were
fucking
around.
pub stomping.
Yeah, I do remember that.
I'd be carrying though, you know. The
Dude,
boy.
you know what I miss? I miss Rated.
Yeah.
If they came out with Rated in, like, Modern Warfare or, you know, the next Call of Duty,
I think
whatever
they
it
are
is.
planning to add it here soon in Cold War. But...
That's what they've been saying about all of the recent CODs.
Well, Black Ops 4 was dog shit. They got it ranked way too late.
Dude,
Yeah,
that was
that's
my
what I was saying. They had it ranked super late, and then the next game, everyone was like, "Oh yeah, they're gonna release it here in a few months," and then they just never did.
Dude.
It was same thing for the following game.
Black Ops 4 had my favorite campaign.
Yeah,
Definitely.
was that the?
The Battle Royale.
It was the one without a
without a campaign.
Which one was that one
Dude,
again?
there's
I think
so many of them. I get them mixed up. I'm also high as fuck.
True.
I think it's
Sure.
funny that even when I, like, there's one day where, like, I think I had off the weekend or whatever, and it was double XP on Black Ops 4. It was Austin, me, my cousin Pearson. We had a 6-stat going,
Yeah,
and it was double XP, and we played all the way until 6 a.m.
And double weapon XP.
And I got a whole prestige in one day.
I got the knife gold
I was
in
fucking
one night.
sweating.
One night I got the knife gold.
Jesus Christ, you guys are nuts, bro.
And then I think I got a couple of shotguns gold as well. Because my
I was
normal
super
progression is knife or whatever melee weapon you get. And then I go to either the snipers or the shotguns, depending on what map we're playing on.
Oh, fuck the knife, bro. That shit's annoying.
And then usually
Can I get
that's about as far as
backstab
I get.
kills? Fuck that, I'd rather just assassinate bitches, dude.
I usually do ARs, but
I go with that.
Modern Warfare really fucked me over when I did ARs. So,
Dude, the long shots
Dude.
are dumb as hell in that game.
That's a fact.
We just
Dude.
had to do so much to get a gun gold.
yeah.
So that's actually Modern Warfare is probably the Call of Duty that I had the most guns gold.
Yeah,
I think I had all of the secondaries, and then I had like I think the shotguns were primary, right?
Yeah.
And then I had the shotguns, the snipers,
He had more than
and marksman rifles because you needed
Marksman
marksman
rifles.
rifles.
He had more than I did.
Yeah. He had
I
more
just
platinum
stuck
than
with
me as
SMGs.
well.
and then I got I think I got a couple. I think I got like a couple of SMGs and an AR.
Back when I was on console.
Yeah, same. I had all ARs platinumed, and then I had submachine guns platinumed, and then I had marksman rifles platinumed, and that was it for me.
See, I just didn't think that the Damascus was really that cool looking.
Oh, it wasn't. It was not worth it. Oh, and then
No.
because then they added more guns later on, so it just fucking the grind was just never fucking
And then
worth
they
it.
came
and
out
then they
with
did the black one or whatever, the black
granite
one.
or whatever it was.
Obsidian.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah,
that one where you have to
Obsidian.
get like 200 kills with it, but
So-
it doesn't start tracking until you already get the weapon gold. So you gotta use it 200 more fucking kills? Boy, do I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's all it is it's just 200 kills and you get it. It's dumb as fuck.
I just went with SMGs in that game, and I started the snipers, but I just stopped playing the game because it didn't have a prestige. And it
That's-
was just
That game was so
that's the
weird.
reason I kind of lost interest in it.
That's
because
why
it
I'm
didn't have
not playing
prestige.
Call of Duty anymore, is because it's just going through this reset cycle instead of just getting up to the max prestige and stopping.
Yeah, I was talking about this on my stream as well. Like Cold War, I expected so much from it, and then it was essentially
rushed, though.
essentially it was fucking Modern Warfare with like upped graphics and just worse fucking gunplay.
Well, you know what they did, right?
Yeah.
They made it to where your Warzone or your Modern Warfare level is the same level as Cold War. Because of Warzone.
Yeah, yeah.
So the fucking two games are pretty much combined, kind of in a way.
Yeah. They really just
They fucked it.
fucked COD up this
They
year.
rushed Cold War so fast.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the whole, was it, every year a COD game comes out, they rushed this game so, like, Zombies could have been so much better.
I'm hyped for like the new map, but I'm not gonna get my expectations up.
I don't want to re-download the whole fucking game.
I didn't even know that there was another map coming out. I'm gonna be real here.
Well, it came out with a stupid, like, onslaught fucking
Oh yeah,
zombies
that
mode.
shit's ass.
I never played it.
Yeah, I
I just
watched.
remember when, you know, all the bugs were, you know, I was fucking running around with my fucking arms like,
Oh
this.
yeah.
Oh,
but-
speaking of bugs, you know what I just heard happened today? Major update for Cyberpunk 2077.
Never played it.
Is the cock not being shown through pants bug finally gone?
What?
There was a bug for a while in the game where like
What the
no
fuck?
matter if you had pants on, your cock would still show through the pants.
Damn, that's hot.
Fuck. Yeah. Imagine you have like the Twitch filter on,
Yeah.
and then that bug happens.
X
oh,
in the
fuck.
chat.
But anyway, what fucking happened with it? I didn't actually
X in the
hear.
podcast.
Just a huge update came out. That's all that I heard.
Okay.
Like fixing a huge amount of
Amount of
bugs
shit. Okay.
and huge optimization. So I'm excited to try it again on my PC. No, I didn't refund the game. No, I'm not going to refund the game.
Never bought the game.
I had fun with it. Like I played through it a good amount. I got through a couple of the endings and shit. It could have been so much more. They didn't like expand on a lot of the shit that I wanted to like. Like it wasn't like it didn't feel like CD Projekt Red to me. Coming from a man who's played
So,
most of the Witcher games.
Like, not a lot of side quest
Yeah,
stories.
just like not a lot of side quests, not a lot of like
Oh.
world building and shit.
Yeah, that's what makes an open world good.
Yeah.
Is all the side quests talking about, you know, the Assassin's Brotherhood in Skyrim or the werewolf stuff,
Never played those.
vampires.
Those are pretty fun.
The only game the most open world game I've played is GTA.
I played it.
Yeah, I guess this wouldn't be like your. Okay.
Most
can
time
we
we're fucking around, so.
Can we talk about Austin's like addiction to GTA 5
Oh
and
my
Rockstar's games at some point?
All right.
I was so
So-
mad.
Okay, so it came out. I didn't get it for the month that it only had single player, but then it came out with multiplayer, and I got it then. I got a used copy from GameStop.
Was it scratched?
What?
Was it scratched?
No, not this one. That's. I'll tell that
This
story.
one.
I'll tell you that's in a little bit later. All right. So, I play a shit ton with my friend. I go through all the money glitches, the grinds, the DNS server stuff. At one point, I got so much money that I tried to get rid of it, and I could not.
Want some water?
I tried to take all of my money out. I had 31 or 32 trillion dollars, taking it all out in cash, which took literally days because you can only withdraw like 100,000 at a time or something, or like 1 million at a time. A very small amount.
200 something now. 225,000.
Jesus fucking.
And you have to wait each time because it does this thing where it like plays this little animation like it's loading because you have it up on your data on your phone back in 2014 when it released or whenever it released. Mm-hmm. So it's slow. So it plays through the animation every single time, and you have to you have to go to 3 different pages to withdraw. It's dumb. You click withdraw 100,000.
Trying to see what the fuck he's got on there, bro.
It's just the topics.
He has porn. He pulled up. That's what I assume Austin just watches when he
during the podcast. I just watch porn. You have to click, the amount, and then you have to click yes, and then you have to click OK, and then withdraw.
Actually, the same chair that I'm sitting in right now broke mine.
Yeah.
So I went through and withdrew $32 trillion through that, and then I deleted the character, and then I created a new character, and it still had all the money because it went up to my bank account.
You just took a fat L there, my guy.
It took literally days, and then I emailed Rockstar and asked them to reset my account, and they said, no, sorry, we're busy with all these requests and trying to figure out a way to patch all the DNS shit that was going on.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
And then I still played it all the time. Every single night I was playing it. To put into perspective how much I played it, I had 3 characters over the level 250. One of them was because of the DNS servers. Though before the DNS servers, I was at like 130.
Christ.
And then I had like 5 to 7 characters that I got to level 200. And then I had like 15 characters I got over level 150. And then I had like 20 characters that I go over 120. And I would just delete them and start over all the time.
Why the fuck would you do?
I got bored. Oh. I already unlocked everything, customized everything.
That's how Austin made his friends. Over. He was just like start going.
This man doesn't got no friends.
Yeah, that's why. Because he was fucking making his friends on GTA. He was fucking leveling them up. He was like, which one do I fucking like? And he's just like, he's like,
yeah. So I had this friend. He goes by his Xbox gamer tag at the time was Captain Peppers. He's changed it a few times since. But he and I would play that, and at one point we got into role playing, except for we would just be in a party chat, just the 2 of us.
That's
where
even
weird. We would go into a jet.
Late night, Austin and fucking this guy. So what are you thinking about?
So we went into a jet and flew up in the sky and just flew around until we saw someone just bullying another player.
Watch your jet.
Watch your jet.
Until we saw this guy bullying another player, and then we'd fly there and tell the person to stop, and then we wouldn't stop. We'd then bully him.
They'd fucking bully him to get him out of the lobby. Like they'd bully him so much
he
that he left the game.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's why
I bully, man. Like,
fuck. Some people are fucking assholes in that game. Like they just get into jets and just strafe people that are just minding their own business.
Bro, what do you
pissed me off?
Austin was some fucking crusader on GTA. He was like, if anyone's being fucking harassed in my server, he's about to pull up on 18 different fucking consoles.
Honestly, the only reason why I don't still play the game is because it doesn't have cross-platform saving. So when this is the continuation on the story from the 360. When I went so I had a 360 and I played it a whole bunch. I got up to level like
Fucking hungry.
80.
True.
And then I went on Halloween one day. I went over to my friend's house where he had an Xbox One, and I logged into my account and I loaded up the game, and we just I was like, okay, so if I transfer up my character so I can play on my character on your Xbox One and experience this on the next gen console, will I be able to do it when I get my own Xbox? He's like, oh yeah, it's just on the Xbox. So then I transferred my character up at level 80, and then I went back to my 360, and I didn't have any job for the next 3 years because I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think even like middle school.
I was gonna
or some
say
shit
probably
at
it
that
was like
point.
middle school when
I
that
don't
game came
remember.
out. That game came out fucking hella long ago.
Bro,
Yeah.
your first job was fucking crackdowns, bro.
No, my first job was detasseling.
I don't count that shit, bro.
It was a job. I got tax taken out for it.
Dude, I had a job where I didn't get taxed. It was at
Actually,
my uncle's bee farm.
Actually, I don't remember, but I know that I got like
I worked with bees.
$1,000 from it.
Are you a beekeeper?
I was. Yeah,
That's dope.
dude. I dropped dude, one time. I'll tell this story real quick. One time I fucked up and I dropped a beehive. And those motherfuckers are angry. Like they
Yeah.
were.
At this moment,
Yeah,
they
I
were
imagine-
pissed.
I fucking
Imagine some
I
giant
ran-
just picked up your house and then dropped it.
I ran for like a mile. And there were bees still stinging me and shit.
Wait, you didn't have any sort of...
Oh, I had a suit on, but like I was a little dumb angsty teenager, and I wore like tight ass jeans, and they could sting me through the fucking jeans.
Oh,
So they'd come for my fucking legs and shit, and just fuck me up.
no. Oh, no.
You debated yourself, bro.
Yeah, that job was cool though because like that's the first time I got to experience weed.
Oh, that's dope.
In pain.
Oh yeah, the weed helped though.
Let's go, pogweed. So anyway, I transferred my character up at level 80. I play for the night, and then I go home, and I go back to my 360, and I continue to play. And then they come out with heists, and the second, and the third, fourth, and the fifth heist. And I played through them all, and then I got to the point that I was just grinding them to get money to buy like the newest vehicle or whatever. So I grinded the first one because I found out that we could play because the first one only required 2 people, and you could have one person do it, and there's a 30-minute cooldown, and then you once you get done with that with person 1, then you should have person 2 start it, and by the time you get done, person 1 can start it. So we just went back and forth over and over and
That
over
was
again.
dumb as hell, though. It's too easy.
And every time you get XP, and I would just I got up to level I think I got up to 180, and then I got an Xbox One because I decided to sell all of my Xbox 360 stuff, including my Halo 4 limited edition console.
That you open on your YouTube channel?
I'm regretting it. Yeah.
I remember his headset.
Yeah.
Why is my headset not
Dude, no joke. I have 13K views on that video.
Did anyone ever
no.
comment?
Yeah, there were tons of hundreds of comments.
That were solutions to it? Did you ever fix
No,
that
they were complaining about how they had the same problem or some other problem they had with the same headset.
Austin got YouTube famous back when he was 12. Or something.
Yeah,
I mean,
back
this
when I
motherfucker would
had-
set up the fucking camera, an iPad camera, on the fucking
Yep.
screen. Just
I've had
record
one. I set it with. I took a hamper. I flipped it upside down. I put some blankets up to hold the screen in place, or hold the camera in place. And I hit record, and that's how I would record.
Oh my god, I didn't know that scuffed, bro. God damn.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm
People
hella
think I'm
stoked.
cheating, so here's my trigger finger.
Yeah, I made a video like that. I'm pulling up the stats right now of my most viewed video.
I really like
78 comments,
I really like the one where
29 likes.
he snaps his Black Ops 2 disc.
Yep, I'm just playing some fucking dubstep in the
Yeah,
background. I'm
like
just
some
going,
Skrillex.
it's just not
My
snapping.
favorite game was Black Ops 2, but it's the only game I've snapped in half.
It's not
And
the
then
only-
bought again because my friends told me to.
Not because my friends told me, because
It
I
was-
wanted to play the game. I just got really fucking pissed.
Oh, didn't you? Okay, a little context behind that. At the time, Tanner was gaming a shit ton with Austin, like, shit. They played a lot of Black Ops 2. And Tanner would really fuck with Austin, apparently, in these lobbies.
Yep.
To, like, the point where it was, like, just roasting the shit out of him. Completely unnecessary, too. But
That's why we're friends.
we got to the point where we somehow convinced him to fucking, like, snap his fucking disc.
No, what happened? I was really into quickscoping in that game.
One of the best games to do it in.
Yeah, so we would have like private game lobbies where we'd run around quickscoping each other, and Tanner was friends with Robert, who was a huge fucking douche asshole. I do not like Robert. I'm fine if he
I met him a
listens to
couple of
podcasts.
times. Yeah, he's kind of a dick.
I haven't met him in person, just over online, and all he does, here's his shtick. He makes Nazi jokes with a German accent. Haha.
Oh
Funny.
yeah.
That's his whole thing.
What does he live here?
He lives in like
Pretty
bumfuck nowhere,
Well,
Wisconsin.
you don't get the joke what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I do, but.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, buddy.
Hi, how are you?
How's it going? Don't want to dox us.
Yeah, anyway.
That's why I didn't say it, bro. That's why I said here.
Anyway, fucking.
I got a bigger brain than
So,
you guys.
Anyway, I got up to like level 180 on the Xbox 360, and then I sold all of my 360 stuff and got an Xbox One with a copy of Battlefield 4, because that's the game I planned on playing. I was going to play the most with my friend Riley. We played a lot of Battlefield 4. But here's the story of scratch discs. So I got an Xbox One copy of Battlefield 4 used, because that's all I could afford. A used console and a used game. So I got home and I had to drive like 2 hours, because that's where I scheduled the pickup to be.
Jesus Christ. Oh, is that when you lived?
I live, yeah, in another place, and I was like gonna visit. I was gonna go up there because there was some event that was gonna happen that just didn't end up happening. So then I just hitched a ride with my sister to sell it, which I ended up needing her anyway because I wasn't old enough to sell the games at the time.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I sell all of my games. By the way, it's Black Friday. I'm an asshole. I walk into GameStop on Black Friday with a box full of shit to sell.
That's a fucking douchebag.
God.
Now I have context on why that's an asshole move, and I'm never gonna do it again.
See, what pisses me off is when fucking people come in, like,
I know.
I'll, since, you know, when I'm closing, I'll take the scoops out, like the tuna scoop, the guac scoop, the soup scoop, and the meatball
just to
scoop.
fucking
I'll
help
take
you
it out, like-
audition shit.
I'll take it out like 30 minutes before I close the gate.
Yeah.
I swear to God, 15 minutes after I take them out and wash them,
Some motherfucker.
some motherfucker comes in and gets a tuna or like a meatball or something. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yep, it's fucked.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I love it after I, like, sometimes during the summer, we get a lot of foreign exchange students that come in and they don't, it's a different culture, so they don't fully understand how everything works.
Yeah.
Exactly, but, or like they're super busy because they work constantly. They get the hell worked out of them. So, like, we close at like 7, and then we have to count the drawer, close the batch, and you know, turn off the lights and lock the door. So I'll close down the store, get done counting the drawer and everything by like 7:15, and someone just knocks on the door, and I open the door and they're like, "Hey, can I refill my phone plan?" I'm like, sorry, just got done counting the whole register and everything.
Yep.
They're like, but I'm busy. I have to work in the morning. I'm like,
well, what the fuck
the
do you want me to
system
do,
shut down,
man?
bro.
I'm
sorry.
closed.
Dude, I hate I specifically always look like when a place closes, like, cause I like
I don't
eating
like
out
going.
later. But if a place closes like within an hour, I'm literally not fucking going there.
Unless if it's like McDonald's where
Yeah.
it takes like 5 minutes. To
Yeah,
get
I'm
the
literally
drive-thru.
not gonna fucking go there.
I'm not like in the future.
Yeah.
If I were to get kids, when I get kids, I would never go to a place if it's that close to closing.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
man.
facts. It's
Because
fucked.
I know what that's like. It's fucking
Same.
annoying.
It's
I
actually
wouldn't
the
do
worst
that.
thing in the fucking world, bro. I'll be honest. Like, it's like you have to like experience like just working in that industry and shit. It's like, because the way some people just fucking treat you, just so fucking shit.
It's super
Some guy
fucked.
asked me if Subway sold ice cream.
What?
No fucking cap.
No,
Yeah,
this
that's
fucking
fucked.
old guy walks up. You guys sell ice cream? What the fuck was that?
That was the Amazon one.
That's
over
funny.
there.
What the fuck? Why did it go off?
I don't know, dude. It just does that sometimes.
Yeah, it's fucking
No,
boomer
do you-
walks
Do
in.
you sell ice cream? No, I mean, there's literally some probably in like 2 aisles down that way. Probably.
You keep fucking walking, buddy. You'll find some.
It's Walmart, bro. Alright. So back to GTA. I'm still trying to explain this fucking
Fuck
thing.
your GTA.
So I get an Xbox One. I go to load up GTA or Battlefield, and I wait the 2 hours for it to install, and then I wait another like hour and a half, if not like 3 hours, for an update because the internet was shit. And we and then
What the fuck is he staring at, bro?
okay, so right just behind camera, I have my youngest brother Evan, and also laying on the bed is my dog Flash, and he's laying down and he's just staring, just like looking between the three of us with his ears like cocked back, like listening. He's like super concerned.
He's like cracked up, bro. He is like,
Well, to me, it looked like he was like looking like at the door. Not even at anybody, bro. He's just looking at the door.
he's a little special, bro. Leave him alone. He's a
man.
good boy, though.
Continue your story.
So I load it. I go to load it up and it doesn't fucking load. It doesn't read the disc. So all that happened, I put the disc in. The Xbox read that it was Battlefield 4 and then downloaded everything from the internet and then went to go and load up the game, but couldn't read enough of the disc to actually load to start up the game.
Yeah.
So then I go to, eject the disc to, take it out, clean it off, put it back in, and the disc tray wouldn't eject. None of the buttons on the console worked. Not the power button, not the eject, or the sync. Because they're all those stupid, like, touch-sensitive buttons. Like, physical button, please, it's a fucking console.
Like the PS4.
Dude, fucking PS4 was the dumbest shit.
I couldn't even turn off my PS4 by clicking it, bro. You had to like hold your thumb there for like 2 fucking seconds for it to actually work.
You had to wait for the jet fans to turn on.
It's so loud when we're
Oh yeah,
games.
so I have a PS5, and something that's kind of funny about it is it's nice and quiet, but if you put a disc in, it on the PlayStation it likes to have it so you can load up the game on an instant, and because of that it has to constantly know what's in the disc tray, so it periodically, like every 2 hours, spins the disc tray so it can read what disc is in there so it can launch that game on a notice. And you'll be sitting there nice and quiet playing a nice immersive game of Red Dead 2, and then all of a sudden you just hear off in the corner of the PS5 just go just spin up with the fucking disc, like,
That is pretty. Look, dude, that's Sony's signature move, bro. It's what's come
It's
standard.
gotta have something loud, bro.
Dude, come on.
Mad funny.
Fans
So,
before.
something else that I'd like to take note of. My PS4, before I got my PS5, I wanted to have faster load times because it just took so ridiculously long. And there was a deal on Amazon for a Samsung 1TB SSD. I did an SSD swap where I just cloned everything over and then played with an SSD in my PS4 with no disc in the disc tray, and it was just as quiet as the PS5. It was dope.
That was pretty crazy.
But then my SSD got corrupted somehow.
Get fucked.
Dude, yeah, that is kind of funny. Anyway, you fucking got your disc scratched or some shit, and
So,
then none of the buttons
I went
worked.
back to GameStop, exchanged it out for another console, and when we were there, he plugged it in and touched the buttons, and it worked just fine. Of course.
Yep,
So-
fucking course.
So eject the game, and I take it, and he gives me another console because the touch sensitive thing. I was like, I just want another console. So I got another console. I drove the hour now back to where I lived, and plugged it in, and turned it on. Downloaded the day one update or whatever update it was at that point. It was way
Is that when
more.
we had that fucking tiny fucking house?
Yeah, it was when we were
I
in
had a
Morocco.
fucking window that went to the garage.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, they had it was an add-on garage. So
there
they
was
had
fucking carpet in the garage.
They did.
What
It was
the
they put it in like the 70s or 80s or some shit, and then they actually used it to park their car.
You parked on the carpet.
But
Oh.
to be fair though, there was no doorway to get in there from the house. You had to go from outside.
Yeah, you had to go around the back.
What a fucking garage.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny ass.
Never parked in it.
So anyway, I download the update for that Xbox. I download the game and go through downloading all the DLC and all the updates and everything. Takes another like day because our internet is so shit and it's like so big that it just takes all night to download.
Bro, the internet would die at random times.
I had internet like that. Like my was, I could literally only play like any video game like at like 2 or 3 a.m. But sometimes my router would also die at that same point. So it'd either be I get through a fucking game or my internet's gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
But no, like, it would be, obviously, there was time, it was back when Advanced Warfare, like, just come out.
Oof.
Flash.
Oof.
Sitting there looking
And,
at the bed.
I'd be sitting there, you know, there'd be a game just going fine. Next game, fucking laggy as shit.
Yep.
Yep. So here's the
I'm
thing.
What the fuck?
We discovered that either one person can watch something on like Netflix, or there can be, you know, up to 4 other devices just like going through on the internet browsing or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you connect a 5th device, it crashes.
So you had to make sure people. Oh my god.
You know how many times I got kicked from a game?
We get kicked from a game
Pissed.
and we go, what the hell's going on? We go downstairs and my mom's watching Netflix on the living room
Yeah.
TV.
I remember Austin telling me that shit. He'd be like, "Hey, sorry, man, can't
Yeah,
get."
that's enough for me. I played through all of the GTA campaign because the first, like, what was it, month, 3 weeks, something like that we were there, we didn't have any internet.
Too fucking
A
long.
whole month?
Yeah, nothing.
Oh my god.
And that
that's
was
what-
before we had smartphones or data either.
Yeah, oh.
That was before we actually moved in the house. That was like after we got out of our grandparents' house, and then we actually were in that little house there. We had no Wi-Fi.
We
You know how bad it is to not have Wi-Fi for a month?
Yeah, no, actually, I do. So when we first moved into our house, actually, it wasn't like a month, but it was like 3 weeks, where we didn't have internet or anything. So what I did, I literally just watched a shit ton of movies. I watched Karate Kid like fucking 4 times. I knew how fucking everything that
Like
happened.
DVDs.
It like Blu-rays and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I would just fucking
Well,
literally.
What the hell? You didn't have
Oh,
What is it, VHS?
So that kind of reminds me of another story. So when my sister Alex moved out of this house, the first time, or no, the second time, she wanted something. They didn't have internet out at the. It was like out in the country, so they didn't have internet right away. So she was like, "Oh, I'll just borrow the PS2 so I can play my DVDs." So she comes into my room. And she moves my PS4, which is under the TV, which is just tall enough that it would scratch the top of the console if you just slide it. So you have to like lift up the TV, put it there, put the TV down. But she didn't know that, so she just slid it out, scratched the hell out of my limited edition gold PS4.
Who's pissed?
I would be too.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of would be too.
I have a D-brand skin on it because of that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a skin on it. I fucking love that. It looks gorgeous.
The gold one did look really fucking clean.
It's behind my TV right now.
Yeah.
And she takes the PS2 or the PS2 and like she just like pulls it out and she doesn't plug anything back in. And then I get home and I like, where's my iPad at? Because I would watch Netflix on my iPad because that was the biggest screen that I had at the time.
Yeah.
Other than my Xbox. So I find out my iPad is laying on the ground over here on the side of the chair.
Oh,
and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, where's the charging cable at? It was plugged in, charging, sitting on the armrest. And I find the cable behind it. And the end of it is ripped out. And I find out what happened is while she was pulling it out, she bumped the chair or something, which knocked the iPad over and just decapitated the cable. And the charging port was still, the end of the charging cord was still in the port.
Surprise your iPad screen.
I was gonna say, I thought were gonna pull up the screen and that bitch was about to be shattered, bro.
I would have been even more pissed. She would have had to pay to fix it.
I had it once when I was at work and my music phone, it was on the top shelf at work and I moved one box and that fucker hit the floor and I already knew. It hit the floor and I'm like,
oh,
fuck.
You just heard the sound. You're like,
I was already having a bad day. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Yep.
No, actually this morning...
The whole fucker's cracked.
This morning I was packing my tablet into my bag and I just it was yesterday at work. It was up on the counter charging and like I unplugged it and I was packing everything up, but I wanted to pack the charger before I packed the tablet in because it's easier to put the tablet in afterwards.
Yeah.
And I was pulling the cable and wrapping it up and I was watching a YouTube video on my phone at the same time. And I just slowly worked the tablet over and it just fucking fell off. And this is like a nipple high counter. Or not quite. Like
nipple high.
Belly button.
You know, when the counter's up to your nipples.
It's a very tall counter. It's meant for like standing.
Yeah.
And I was like,
tall
oh
people,
shit.
not
I was like, oh shit. It was that drop that you're like, it might be, it might not be.
You could just hear your fucking wallet just fucking hurt. You're like,
yeah,
damn,
honestly,
shit.
that I wouldn't fuck with replacing that screen myself. It'd be too expensive. So I would have to send it to a Samsung shop to get fixed.
That'd be fun.
But I picked it up and it was fine.
All right, that's actually
Pog.
That is.
You see those memes where they're all the memes with the it puts the song as the song from I think it's I Spy, and they're like doing this. Oh, did you want to donate?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, let me ask my wallet. Man, fuck them kids, bro.
Yeah, I love it when like. So McDonald's makes me feel like a piece of shit now because every time I order McDonald's, like, you want to fucking donate to Ronald McDonald? But like, no, I fucking don't. I don't give a fuck about your fund. I'm just trying to order my goddamn cheeseburgers, bro. Let me be a fat ass in peace. Come on.
I'm hungry, bro.
I don't want to fucking feel bad about some shit. I'm just trying to eat your dog shit food. Come on.
Just glad Max doesn't do that.
Dude, right? Actually, Max is so fucking good though. Oh, cap.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to fucking talk about this episode?
Oh, I didn't even finish the GTA thing.
Do you want to finish that up
So,
real quick?
Anyway, the Xbox. I get the new one. I get it home. It doesn't fucking load the game. So then I have to drive back another hour to return the console and the game. And they get there. I'm like, dude, I have now driven, let's see, 2 hours initially. Another it was 2 hours one way. So it was 4 hours initially. And then 2 hours on the first visit to the second store. And then another 2 hours there and back for the third visit. So that's like 8 hours on the road. And just because your shit doesn't work properly. And so they replace the console again. And then they give me Battlefield 4 for free. And then I was like, so like they gave me the money back. And I still had a few more bucks in my pocket from when I initially sold the console. So I was like, hey, how much is it for a copy of GTA? And he's like, oh, it's, he was like, oh, it's 64. I'm like, what about a used copy? And he's like, oh, it's, 52. I'm like, damn, I'm like $4 short. And I go, okay, and take my copy of BF4 in the console. And he goes, yo, here. And he's like, here, just give me all that. And then he's like, here you go. He gave me a copy of GTA 5. And then I had to wait another 2 days for those to all download and update and shit. And then I had to wait a week
to play them.
See, what was funny is that in that house, the upstairs was like one big room.
Oh, yeah.
And those stairs were fucked.
Dude, the stairs, it was like... They were tall steps.
Steep.
So, like, it was like...
Oh, I hate that shit.
Each
it's going
was
down
like
those bitches.
as tall as your shin.
Jesus.
It was like a foot each
It was
step.
sketchy.
Yeah.
You know, one time Evan woke me up because there's a fucking, like, a giant spider under his fucking shit.
Oh,
Okay.
And he didn't want to kill it, so he fucking woke me up to kill the spider.
Understandable.
Okay, I remember a spider
God
story
damn.
from that same house. So, one night, the three boys are all playing Minecraft together on our laptops, modded Minecraft, and we have the living room lit up. Our mom's out of the house, so we're just gaming, and it's like 2 in the morning. We're just going ham at Minecraft, and I see something moving in the kitchen that's about the size of a piece of dog food, and I was like, my initial thought was, why the hell is there a piece of dog food rolling? and then
Bro.
that wasn't even high. I didn't even dude, I was like junior year of high school. I was straight edge then.
My favorite photo came from that year.
Which one?
I think it was the one where like he went to I think it was either prom or homecoming or some shit.
What?
What was it a fucking spider? What was it?
Yeah, well, yeah, the spider. Go on with your spider.
Okay, my story.
I'll tell my shit later.
So, and then I think I'm like, oh, it's a spider. So I grabbed the flashlight, or like I turned. No, we didn't have it. No, we had our iPod touches. So we turned on the flashlights with there, but I couldn't see it. I'm like, oh, it's just gone. It's just going to chill under there, or whatever. I'm not going to try to go after it. So we turn off the lights, we go back to gaming, and then at like 4 a.m. we're like, okay, it's time to go to bed. So we go up our stairs, and then my youngest brother Evan's bed is here, and then over in the corner over there is Casey's bed, and then mine's in the other corner, and it was it was like a Saturday morning, so we got to sleep in nice until like 10 a.m. And then I wake up to Evan going, oh shit, and then obviously
Evan got fucked in that house over there.
He was right by the stairs too.
Yeah, like he was at risk of just falling off.
There was like a couch. There was a couch there to like block the.
So there was a couch. There was no railing. There's a couch up top. I don't know how they got that couch up there, but there's a couch up top, and sometimes Evan would sleep on that, and like. If that couch were to tip over somehow, it would go tumbling down the stairs.
Christ, man.
They'd get mad at me because I had my fan on during the winter and there was like fucking insulation.
You'd have it on
full blast.
Freezing up there. I had my fan going. That bitch down.
There's no like ventilation going up there, so during the summer it's really hot, and during the winter it's really cold. That's actually why we had a heater bought, which we actually melted the plastic on because we're little idiot boys.
You two were.
What?
I had the fan going, bruh.
Yeah, Casey was he was cooled down, bro.
I was chilling.
Ice cold, bro.
Ice
Anyway,
cold.
I forgot where.
We were talking about the spider thing.
Oh yeah, so Evan was freaking out, and I'm like, Casey and I were both like, what the hell's going on? He's like, there was a spider like 2 inches from me rearing up, and we're just like, damn, it was a huntsman spider.
Oh shit!
No,
Wolf.
it's a wolf spider. Huntsman spiders are
that's
not
still
in,
also
not
pretty
in,
fucking
in,
scary. Holy shit!
They're not as venomous, so it's like not lethal.
I know, but still,
But
a fucking spider just
It's
nicks
like
your
right
fucking
in front of
face,
his
and you,
face.
yeah, I don't fucking care.
It went under his fucking bed.
Oh,
Like under his mattress, but it was still living. Like it didn't get
yeah,
crushed.
no, like they can do that shit. It's
So
wild.
when he picked up the fucking mattress, this fucker was
Just,
huge.
oh my god!
Like I want to say it was a little like
like a quarter.
I'd say it was more like a 50-cent size.
Like a 50 cent? Damn.
Like
yeah.
I think I only saw it curled up dead.
That's because I was the one who killed it.
Casey fucked that bitch up.
I was a little baby.
I took one of the shoes. I went boom.
Yeah.
Everyone's just hitting that fucker.
Yeah, that's the way I did it. That's the way I did it. Like, I hate killing bugs and shit. Like, I'm kind of a pussy when it comes to it, but I can fucking do it. Like, I can tell myself to fucking do it. As soon as it starts, like, moving near me, I'm like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I'm like, no.
You always see all those, like, fucking memes where, like, you know, they're like, oh, they're super zoomed into it, and he just fucking jumps on the screen.
Yeah,
She
fuck
gets me every
those.
time.
Okay. So, anyway, back to the Xbox story.
Yeah, fucking finish
So,
this bitch up.
Actually, no, I got finished with that. I just, after they gave
You
me
still
GTA
thought there
5.
was a fucking...
Yeah, dude, I'm just high as fuck.
Anyway, let's
Alright.
fucking wrap this bitch up.
Alright,
here.
so check out description for Shots, Twitch,
yes,
and
you should really
Twitter.
check him out.
Yeah, I
Um,
have Twitter too.
Because if you guys want to see what my Valorant gameplay looks like whenever he's dead,
Which is very rare.
yeah, it's
Unless I'm
not a
throwing.
common.
occasionally.
I mean, you did go like 2 and like 18.
It was 4 and 21.
okay.
That was a bad game. I wasn't warm. That was my second game on.
Yeah.
It was rough.
You know what
Yeah.
else we forgot to completely forgot to check, though we didn't really need it for this episode. We had a few
Suggestions.
a few of the on the topic list.
Yeah.
But a little bit of announcement next week. Next week is gonna be a fun one.
Oh yeah. Next week's gonna be the one you guys gonna want to watch the YouTube version for.
So Tanner will be here. This is the roster that we have right now. We have Zach again, myself obviously, and Tanner. And,
Tanner's 100% confirmed.
we are gonna have a little fun one. I'll leave it at that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be interesting.
So make sure you tune in next week as well. Have a nice night,
Bitches.
bitches.